just the same thing with the team stuff. It's like hardly anybody's watching them in comparison to the main event. So it's just gonna be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, if it does split, that is super heartbreaking. But I guess from an optimist perspective, maybe if it does split, they can actually properly feature and not televised, but like they're going to be able to maybe stream the event as it properly should be streamed and actually feature the athletes and let the community who wants to support them actually see them compete from a distance rather than, this kind of sideshow that it is right now.
Yep. Well, let's just pray that it's got another year of everyone in the same spot.
I agree. I want that to happen.
Okay, well, wrapping it up. Anything else that you want to sort of say, contribute towards, just reflecting on this year's CrossFit Games?
I do. So, I just want to, we talk about the negative or what's not good, but I just want to make it clear. I know everyone in this chat is the same way. I am the biggest CrossFit optimist, and I think Don Fall being in the place that he's in is going to create the stability that we're looking for. I think Eric Rosa did the job that needed to be done in the time that he was there, right, where CrossFit was and the struggles that it was having. But I think Don is the direction for sure. I think he's structured, he's rigored, he's making hard decisions. And, we talked about the coverage of the Masters. While it was a hard decision, I don't think anyone realized this. It sucked. It was terrible. Everyone was upset. But it was the first and only time that a decision that was against the masses was addressed directly with an answer and a reason. Ever. Dave has never done that. Greg's never talked to anyone. Eric didn't do that, right? It was like, hey, I know this happened, and this is why. No one has done that. They've never done that on the athlete side from movement standards or select.
What did he say? I didn't know that happened.
He was like, it's flat out. We have all of these experiences that we want to create here. I think he's referring to a lot of the affiliate. There was a lot more money that went into the affiliate owner experience at the games. Other things they wanted to do from, I think, an event perspective and the coverage that they gave in the athlete. I'm pretty sure going into ESPN, I think that took a lot of bandwidth, time, and money from their side to create something visually that was appropriate on TV. And so he was like, our resources were just thin, and this was what we had to make. It was either a nothing or that. And so if you ever see the behind the scenes of the CrossFit Games and the amount of TV trucks that come from CBS or ESPN in the past, it's wild. And each one of those trucks costs a few $1 million to manage, or $1 million to manage for that whole week, right? It's crazy. So it was he at least addressed it, which I think.
Yeah, I love that he actually addressed it.
First time. If we take anything away, even though that sucked and it might show a direction, it was addressed, which is a completely new direction of a sport that is now 17 years old. And so I'm excited for that. I think Dave...
ownership, right? It shows ownership of your decisions, and people respect that. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, I respect it. People were still mad, but I think it's a good direction for at least some transparency from the unknown and, knowable, whatever, right, sport.
I love that, because that just gives us hope and optimism for the future. Even, like you said, we don't necessarily like or agree with some of the decisions. Sometimes when we get to that destination and we see how it plays out, we go, okay, we see what this vision is actually. We see how this has made things better, even if it has had some change to get there.
Yeah, we just support. We just, we have high expectations because we love it. We want it to be successful, and everybody is invested and passionate.
Well, on that note, that's it. That's another episode of the warm up. Obviously, our post games edition. Thanks, guys. Thanks everybody for your time, and we'll see you.
This is the Coach CJ De Palma birthday edition of the warm up.
Happy birthday, CJ!
Happy birthday!
Hey.
You're gonna sing to me on camera?
No.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear CJ. All of our timing is off. Happy birthday to you.
Wow. You never realize how there is like actually a line in this. I can do that.
That's going to sound fantastic.
Oh, good.
Ready?
We apologize for everybody's ears for that.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I hit the notes. I know I did.
Great. Enjoy. Have a good August.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Now we can say with confidence, within the research, this is safe. Like, this is not dangerous. And just 5 years ago, we're like, this can't be dangerous. Like, of course not, right? Like, so it's been,
Is anyone here to back me up on this? Yeah, totally. Yeah. And now we have examples of women like Annie Thorisdottir and Tia, and these women who are, not only exercising through their pregnancy, but then coming back to the sport at the highest level, which I think gives a lot of women just a lot of reassurance and peace of mind. Like, okay, if I continue doing CrossFit through my pregnancy, this is probably going to be okay. Hello, and welcome to Pursuing Health. I'm Dr. Julie Fouché, family physician and former CrossFit Games athlete. Here, I bring you information and inspiration to help bridge the gap between fitness and medicine and support your journey toward your healthiest self. Thank you so much for joining me. Now let's get started with this week's episode. All right, well, welcome back to Pursuing Health. I am very excited to be here with two wonderful women, physical therapists and pelvic floor extraordinaires. We have Christina Previtt and Alexis Morgan. And we were just talking about, or I was just telling them before we